Welcome to Entrepreneurial Finance. This is an overlay on other matters you will be covering, which is intended to lead to a climax on the weekend in August that you will spend with us, and we'll cover that in a few minutes. But I am Professor Bill Grimm. You probably already know my background. We've introduced each other, if you will. And I have 35 years of experience as a securities lawyer dealing with these matters and have dealt with all of the concepts of entrepreneurial finance intimately for at least the 35 years and even more, because prior to that I was chief financial officer of a publicly held company that had been funded by venture capital firms. So welcome to this audio series. We're going to have audios on 2 mind maps, maybe a third. The first mind map is entitled Terms and Concepts in Entrepreneurial Finance, and you will have already learned how to download the mind maps and to open the audio files. We will have the first 5 audio lectures on the Terms and Concepts mind map, and you can use Mind Manager Viewer to move around on that mind map and to zoom in on the particular topics that we are discussing. I know it's hard to read if you don't do that, and it is particularly hard to read if you were to print out the mind map, although still possible. So my objective in the upcoming audios is to help you appreciate the matters that you don't know. Now, we've all heard that expression before. How do you find out about things that you don't know? You can't go in and search for something that you don't know. So what you want to do is move things from you don't know to at least things that you don't know, because then you can always search for, seek out help for, etc. on those matters. And that is my objective in the entrepreneurial finance area. It's to introduce you to terms and concepts, and then funding an early stage company, and ultimately negotiating the exit, if you will, from or for investors and a company. So the point here is not to memorize things, but to listen, to think through these terms and concepts as we cover them. After the terms and concepts, we will then go to a second mind map on funding an early stage company, and we will end up having an example of a company that we will fund through several different stages. So we'll be building your knowledge of entrepreneurial finance to peak, if you will, on the weekend of August 19-20, when you will negotiate the purchase and sale of a company for $50 million or more, $80 million or more, on the Saturday morning of that weekend. We will also be introducing sources of funding in an international context after that. So, you should have the Terms and Concepts mind map open when you're listening to these audios, and you can then zoom in on the topics, and I usually cover 2 topics on that mind map per audio. So there will be 5 audios for the Terms and Concept mind map. These audios range in length from 10 minutes to one is 30 minutes, but you can always start and stop and pick them up whenever you want to, using your MP3 player that will open automatically when you download the audio files. So let's start with audio number 1. Thank you.